Hey everybody. I'm on Santa Anita Avenue. I just like to walk all the way up the street. It goes up into the foothills. I'll film more, or maybe I'll take some pictures when I get to the top. But when you take long walks, you got a lot of time to think. So I'm just reflecting on things, and I felt like there was something I need to explain about myself, because again, I came to a point where I realized not that many people know me. The people that do know me hardly even know like my entire story and like everything that I've gone through. So how do I expect anyone to really sympathize with what I'm dealing with right now, you know? So I'm just sharing. Like, I feel like I've been told by God, just share. And I want to reiterate that my belief in God and my connection to Him is not taking away from anyone else, or what you guys are going through, or what you guys believe in, or what your faiths are. I feel like talking about Jesus or God is like a trigger for some people right now. But again, I just want to connect with people. I'm an American patriot. If you really know what that word means, a patriot, that won't be offensive to you, because patriots know inherently that we are all equal. It's the patriots who fought for our freedom in the Revolutionary War and in the Civil War. Patriots stand up when injustice is happening, and we don't just sit by and let it happen. We intervene. So with that being said, I love everyone. Can't emphasize that enough. I hope that when whoever watches these videos can just watch them with an open mind and an open heart, and try to hear what I'm saying beyond your experiences. And as I get deeper into my story, I plan to help you guys see things from my perspective, because if you can, I feel like people can catch a glimpse of something. So anyway, I was just, for whatever reason, thinking specifically this thought, and I felt God say, share it. And so last video that I posted, I had shared with everyone that I have actually hated myself my whole life. And that's for a lot of different reasons. But one thing that was going through my head, and I felt like, I know I've moved a lot in my life. I've lived at a lot of different demographics, and I feel like I've seen affluent people, and I've seen impoverished people. And I know how their different cultures work. So I think for a lot of people, it's hard to understand Hispanics and like, why do they do this? Why do they do that? Like our culture, like why do we do certain things? And I always felt, and people that have this upbringing will understand, that I came up from nothing, having nothing, being poor, and not having as much as everyone else around me. In the 80s, early 80s, there were broken families, but it wasn't like a common thing. So always from my perspective, I was like, it's always things that I wanted to do or have, or I saw commercials on TV, and it's like, oh, I want to do that. And it's like, nah. Actually, for the most part, I was raised where I wouldn't even ask for things like that because I knew that it wasn't going to happen. So in that sense, I felt like I didn't have things. And so when you grow up and you feel like you have nothing and you come from nothing, you see yourself as nothing. And it's even aside from the trauma that made me feel even more like nothing, you just, when you have nothing, you don't expect anything out of life. You don't have a bright future. Really, all we had as kids, and me and my brother and sister were latchkey kids from the time that I was in 5th grade. Back then, it was just like, get whatever you can while you can, because that's it. Always living for the moment, always right now. What can we get into right now? What kind of fun can we have right now? No future. Future wasn't a thing. Future was like for other people, not for me. For some odd reason, I wasn't even sure I'd make it like past my 20s. And when I was a kid, I would think like this, like, didn't really I didn't try to think of the future back then. It wasn't even on my grid. So, that's really how I felt for a lot of my life. Like, right now is all I got. And I think I'm going to stop with that right now. I could keep going on, but again, I don't want to make these videos too long. So, leave a comment if you have a similar experience or maybe a contrary experience. Let me know what you think. Please like and subscribe. Love you guys. Hope you had a good weekend. I went to church this morning and it was amazing. Simply amazing. I felt the Lord many times. And that helps set me up for the next week. All right, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.